My name is Kara Foley and I am the literacy coach at Lynchburg Clay Elementary. This video will be focusing on multiple spellings for long vowels. Long vowels are the vowel sounds made when the vowel says its name. With previous curriculum, we would give a word list with the long vowel spellings, and students would practice those words and be assessed on those specific words. Now, we are still focusing on long vowel spellings, but we are also giving explicit instruction to help guide when and where to use certain spellings and words. This knowledge is to help generalize long vowel spellings to new words and not just the 10 they were asked to memorize. In this way, students can use their knowledge of long vowel spellings to apply to new words. This is the sound long A. It's denoted by the macron on top of the A, so you know it's the long vowel sound. These are how your lips look when you make the long A sound. The visual for long A is an acorn. These are the multiple spellings for long A. A consonant E is used 35% of the time for the long A spelling. A by itself, like in an open syllable, is used 45% of the time, like in the word acorn or in the word bacon. AI is the vowel team that spells A in the middle of a word. It is used 9% of the time, like in the word rain. It can also be in the beginning of a word, like in the word aid. AY is another vowel team that spells long A. It's usually at the end of a word, and it is also used 6% of the time. This is the long vowel sound E. It's denoted by the macron on top of the E, so you know it's the long vowel sound. Your mouth goes E when you say the long vowel sound E. The visual for long E is an eagle. These are the multiple spellings for long E. E consonant E or E magic E is used in a total of 92 words in the English language. E by itself, like in the word me or be or beware, is used 40% of the time for long E spellings. Y at the end of a word, like in the word very or happy, is used in 41% of the long E spellings. EE is a vowel team. It's usually used in the middle, but can also be at the beginning or the end. And it is used in 6% of the words for long E spellings. EA is also a vowel team that can be used in the beginning, middle, or end. And it is used for 6% of the spellings of long E. And EY is a vowel team that says E in a total of 43 words in the English language. This is the sound long I. It's denoted by the macron on top of the I, so you know it's the long vowel sound. This is how your mouth moves when you say I. The visual for long I is ice cream. These are the multiple spellings for long I. I consonant E or I magic E is used 37% of the time for long I, like in the word pipe. I by itself, like in the word I, or in the word tiger, or in the word high, in an open syllable, is used 37% of the time. Y can be used to spell I, like in the word buy or cry. That is used 14% of the time for long I. IGH is a vowel team that can usually be in the middle of a word. It can also be at the end, and it's used 6% of the time for I. IE is not a very common vowel team for long I. It's used in a total of 10 words in the English language. This is long vowel O. It is denoted by the macron on top of the O, so you know it's a long vowel. O is how your mouth moves when you say O. The visual for long O is an open door. These are the multiple spellings for long O. O consonant E or O magic E, like in the word bone, is used 14% of the time for long vowel O. O by itself in an open syllable is used 73% of the time, like in the word go, no, focus. Vowel team OA is usually used in the middle of a word, but can also begin the beginning, like in the word oat, and is used 5% of the time. OW is another vowel team for long O, and it says O at the end of a word. It can also be used in the middle when it's followed by an L or an N. And then OE is an uncommon vowel team. It can be found in a total of 16 words in the English language. This is the sound U. You can see it by the Y in front of the U and the macron on top of the U. U. The way your mouth looks when you form this sound. The visual for long U is a unicorn. Like in the word unicorn, U by itself in an open syllable is used 59% of the time for the sound U. U magic E, like in the word use or U consonant E, is used 19% of the time. EW is used 4% of the time, like in the word few. EU, like in the word feud, is used in 27 total words in the English language. And UE, like in the word tissue, is used in 44 words in the English language. Once we explicitly teach these sounds, then students can practice reading and spelling these words. We practice single words, sentences, and decodable passages. We discuss where the sound is in the word and what spelling could be chosen. When multiple spellings could be used for the sound, we discuss the logical choices for that sound depending on the location in the word. Then practice the process of orthographic mapping. These videos are meant for parents as an introduction into the science of reading and how we are using this research to teach our students how to read. Please reach out if you have any questions. I am very excited about implementing the science of reading into our classrooms.